Hi everyone, this is Ash from On Ramp, and I am coming to you live and in living color this time. So, full disclosure, whilst recording this video, I am also looking at a PC with notes on, so my eyes might be going from here to there to here to there, looking a little bit crazy, but please just bear with me. This is probably my 10th time recording the video, trying to get it perfect. And I've just decided I'm going to go all natural and spluttering and messing up, but I'm going to try to be as professional as possible. So firstly, I would just like to say, wow, we have had such an amazing response. So to all the fellow South Africans and those abroad who have entered, just well done. I just want to say thank you for committing to staying at home and committing to being active, and also helping help raise funds for the Solidarity Fund. So whilst we are thrilled that there's been such an amazing response, did I mention it was over 10,000 participants? I'm sure you can imagine that's a lot of people to process. So during this time, we have been inundated with emails and queries on the challenge details and shirts and medals and using the MAT and the extensions and how to survive your spouse. Just kidding. But seriously, we are here for you. So in response to that, I've just created this video to hopefully shed some light and answer some of your questions. So let's start at the beginning, because that's the best place to start. So Russell and Warren at the Energy Lab Running Company are the brainchilds of this awesome initiative. And in response to the announcement of the lockdown, they put together the original Mzansi 21-day lockdown marathon. Now, the challenge was simple. Complete a distance of 42.2 kilometers during the 21-day lockdown. Send your logs or proof of activity through email. Opt to purchase the Mzansi Lockdown t-shirt and or medal. And have fun completing your first ever virtual marathon. So with only a few days to put this all together, and without anticipating such an amazing response, the process has had to go through a few changes. I'm sure you can all appreciate the magnitude of time and effort involved in collecting daily logs of up to 10,000 participants, on top of processing orders and answering queries. So that's where OnRamp has stepped in to offer our online platform to allow participants to log their activities in their own portal and receive important updates on the challenge, in turn helping the organizers keep track of your progress so they can qualify you at the end of the challenge, award your certificates, and process orders for those of you who opted for the t-shirts and medals. So you may or may not have seen the notifications on social media introducing the MAT, which stands for My Activity Tracker, and that is what is powered by OnRamp. And you may or may not be confused about what the heck is going on. So either way, let me explain. If you signed up to the MAT, if you haven't signed up to the MAT yet and you don't want to, that is fine. Continue with what you're doing, and we will be in touch at the end of the challenge. If you have signed up for on the MAT, then listen up. So whilst we were still under the 21-day lockdown, you would have received a 21-day checklist to upload your activity and an Excel log sheet to tally up your activity and show your distance. This checklist was to be continually updated during the 21 days and then submitted at the end so we could qualify you. Then we got news of the lockdown extension, taking the total number of lockdown days to 35. The event organizers put out a notification to extend the marathon and give you the option to complete a 70-kilometer marathon. Now, this extension meant that you could either complete the 42.2 kilometers in 35 days, or you could choose to go further and run the 70 kilometers. Actually, you could run whatever distance you want, as long as the 42.2 was covered to qualify you for a marathon. We then had to send a new 35-day checklist to everyone on the MAT. At this point, you could choose to continue with your 21-day challenge and submit that checklist, or you could continue logging your activities and distance on the 35-day checklist and submit that at the end of the lockdown. At that point, anyone who was new to signing up on the MAT will only have received the 35-day checklist and the updated memo. You can still use this checklist to complete just the 21 days. Just complete the checklist when you are ready, and we will receive your submission as complete. So whilst registrations are closed on the Energy Lab Running website, if you are receiving this video link, it means that you are registered for the marathon. Remember, the MAT is just a way for you to log your activity and help the organizers track your progress. Signing up to the MAT is not compulsory, but it is highly recommended, so we can minimize the influx of emails coming through and get through all the qualifications a lot quicker at the end. Those who have signed up to the MAT and completed their checklists will be processed first at the end of the lockdown. Whew. So I hope that gives you a bit more clarity on the journey and the changes during this challenge. In my next video, I will be going through the frequently asked questions to cover all areas. So see you then. Bye.